Check 412. We are here. All right. So, again, I apologize for missing Thursday and Friday, but I think those are going to be the two constant days that I'm not going to be able to do any streaming. So, we are here and everything is looking green, which is awesome. So, I'm excited to do this. So, if on the last map you weren't here previously, I was working on a raid map that was kind of more of a personal little map. Well, I want to remake one of my favorite maps from Halo 3 ODST from complete scratch. I don't know if somebody else has already done this, but I'm going to attempt to recreate this baby myself, just for my own personal little vendetta. You guys might enjoy, might not. I'm going to be trying to use some things that I don't normally use in Halo Infinite Forge to get that stuff rolling. And yeah, so I'm actually quite excited about this because Windward was one of my favorite firefight maps to do when I initially got started with this stuff. So having it remade for Infinite, especially if Firefight ever does come eventually, that would be really awesome. So I think for the nature of what this map is, we're going to be using Void. I think I already had Void selected, but I just want to make sure I had it selected. And this is what we're going to use to create it. As far as that other map goes, however, a lot of the stuff that needs to be done with it is very minuscule. It's mainly balance changes, things like that. And the map will be going public soon. When it does that, I'll upload kind of a little mini trailer showing gameplay on how it kind of flows, but I won't represent the final product. So just for those who are watching in the current section at the time. So just something, a heads up for everyone who jumps in, check that kind of stuff out, see, hey, this is what's going on. So with that being said, let's jump into this. We're gonna amply name this Windward. I'd like to call it Skyline, but I think Skyline is a map from Halo 4, if I remember correctly, in one of the DLC maps that they gave us. But today, we're not totally worried about that. Hopefully the music and all that stuff is checking out, looking green for anyone who does decide to drop in, check this stuff out, and enjoy. We can leave that on for the time being. Alright, so match is starting. Hopefully we get some of the Halo 3 ODST tracks I got set to play in here. I wanted to ask if you guys wanted to listen to Halo 4 and Halo 5 while this plays, but I'm not entirely sure that those are copyrights. So I believe there was a delete all option, wasn't there not? Yes, delete all unblocked. Okay, so let me pull up my first initial reference image that I want to go off, because I think I want to start with the beginning spawning spot where you begin in Windward, and I'm going to make the generalized layout before I start building the buildings out, because there are going to be some challenging things to figure out for this map. If I want to do the sliding doors, I'm going to have to learn to do some scripting, so I'll need to figure that out, and yada yada yada. Okay, so we're going to go to the Halo design set here, and we're going to figure out what we want to start off with. So obviously we're on floors. And I need to take out a look at the different angles that I've had taken for this thing. I've took screenshots for this specific reason. And I needed to, okay, so for the most part, the back end of it is a square, while coming out to it is not so much of a square. May not have taken enough reference images to help me out, but we'll start here. So we got a bit of a square outline going on for this. So with that being said, we will start with a floor standard, and we will kind of get the generalized layout of what we need. trying to think. X will obviously be our horizontal. We're going to rise up here just to make sure we have plenty of downward momentum. We can go much, much higher. I think for this style of map, we're going to need it. We can also bring it out this way a little more. Because I think this is our x-axis. So we're going to start with it in this general direction. Actually, put this up to like 80. I just want to get generalized fill of that, the feel of the back part, and I think this might be roughly big enough. Feels about right. I'm going to extend the Y out to make you about 24, so this should be making that little back hallway section. This might be just a little too big. Let me look at my reference image. Actually, maybe about right. Maybe a little bit. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go down to 22. Okay. We'll do it that way. We're gonna slab on some magnets here. I may actually take this outward like that. Give me a second. Reference image, because I want to make sure this is right. We don't want things being too long. I know one thing that we're going to need is that when it comes out, we're going to kind of have a I'm just kind of setting this up for visual perspective so I can start seeing the scale. So naturally, I may actually be able to bring this in a bit. Where's the stairs? Give me slopes. I want some slopes. I need slopes. I think that's under structure. Oh. Okay. Oh, it just crashed for whatever reason. Crap. Unusual. Was not expecting that. Thanks, Halo Infinite. All that work already gone. I can't believe that actually happened, because that was a little annoying. I didn't even get to my first save. Thanks. Thanks. Of course, that's Halo Infinite in a nutshell. If you want to remake this map, it's just you gotta deal with the problematics of Halo Infinite here. Hopefully, it doesn't take too bloody long to load back in. If I'm lucky, they added a backup system, but I highly doubt it. Oh, since I remember what I set it as, it shouldn't be too hard to get that general layout again. I'll make adjustments as need be, of course. Yes, connecting to data centers. You're alive. Thank you. Thank you, fam. From the kindness of your heart, please don't crash again. I'm gonna get really annoyed if y'all just keep crashing and crashing and crashing. And the game is acting really slow. Right? That's always fun too. Anyway, this is something that generally will occur. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough to maintain smooth streaming. Such a viewers will experience buffering. Really? What is going on with? Is it my computer? Is my computer dying of death? Shouldn't be dying of death. Everything on my end says it's green. Okay, well, I don't know. Back to the Halo design set, floors. We're gonna get floor standard again. We're gonna go to our X. We're gonna set it back to 80. Good thing I used that number. Okay, we're on the right side here, so you know, like right here will be good. Again, I'm gonna copy, connect you. I'm gonna save this time, so that way, just in case it decides to, you know, yeetus itself back to death. Again, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna place this back where I want it for the time being, just so I can start getting I need to visualize the layout. I'm gonna go back to structures, slopes. This is the one we needed. Okay, so based off the one, because it's gonna be like an escalator type thing, I would assume, because it's gonna be double end like so. If I was to say this is the railing, and then this is that back piece, and then from the, I need my references, from the back piece, okay, so way that looks, let me file save. We've got these kind of angled corners around on each side. And then in between there, these probably won't work, but that probably means I got this actually a little too big, because this would fit like right here. Let me turn off the magnet so I just get a I just need visualization. Wasn't perfect. Oh, allow me to save real quick. File save. All right, checking out the reference image that I got out here. There is a bit of a inward gap, kind of a very tiny one. So actually, this might be perfect right here. So let me actually no, let me place a new one of those. We're gonna go back to structure design. We're gonna look for normal floors, and we're gonna go floor standard. We're gonna re-enable magnets. Okay, so we're gonna keep even numbers. Half of 16 is like 8. That just looks wonky as hell right there, though. It's because these are quite... Yeah, we need to bring this one down. Looks like to 6. We'll make this simple for me. Grab you, and now there. That also means that these here are going to be completely wrong. Need to get a bit of a height comparison here. From the bottom to the top, I think the stairs might be slightly longer. Let me get this top section done first. So we're gonna take y'all, and we're gonna, if it'll, magnet, and the magnets aren't working. There they are. What we need, but I'm gonna manually slide this down because I don't want to overshoot by too much. I'm just gonna flip this around so it mirrors that. I may actually make a slight adjustment now. Let me bring this inward, because looking at the image reference, there is no gap within that little bit of section, and it's the same here. So what I need to do where I want it to connect. Dude, I hate these magnets. I swear to God, they're dumb sometimes. They really need to figure out what the heck's causing that. Oh, now it works. This is probably a 48. So that gets us our generalized shape. I am assuming that is a 26. That is a 10. Is also a 10, so 10 by 10. Normally I don't want overlapping pieces, but right there I'm going to make an exception because these are all going to be the same flooring. Okay, so we got the generalized layout. I may need to, I'm going to figure out how to make a better version of this, but this is a great start. This seems about right. This feels kind of about the right scale. I mean, if I stand roughly in the same place as my reference image. Yeah. Yeah. There's another one over here. Yeah, that feels about right. Okay, let me check that reference image again. So now we've got the back outerways, which are done a little different. So what will happen, I believe anyway, is because it extends out, we're gonna bring this out like that. We're gonna bring you out like this. And then of course there was the hallway section. So the X will need to be extended. We'll go back to 80. It's not quite what we need. So let's drum to 100. Still not quite what we need, so we'll probably 120 then. Not quite. 126. Oh, 130. Nope, 132. I want to extend these out to maybe 18. We'll reconnect that. Same thing with you. Extend you out to 18. Just slightly larger. Why that doesn't want to. Just go ahead and also do the same for you. Not where I want you to connect. I think it's going to be 136. Perfect. Okay, let's go to doorways. I don't think this is what I want. Magnets off. Check the reference image. We're going to see how this takes a look-see. So we do have level of images that we could use. But I don't think this is what I'm going to want to use. Alright, actually, I think I could use that. maybe what other doors we've got. I just don't like the top of that very well. Remember, we don't need a whole lot. Let's increase this to 26. A reference, because this will probably work actually like that. We'll get the general layout, of course. So now we kind of got just random objects out. This is where our railing will be. Come out. And this might be thinner. Might make that thinner. But what we need now is to make the corner wall. So, when in doubt, we're going to go to walls. That one would be nice. I think we can use that in the outer section. We check the yeah, it's a little bit like that. Let's see here. Let's go to 26 and 26. Because what we're going to need the problem is there's no way to thin this out either, so this might not work. Not yet, anyway. Because that'll allow us to get the little that tells me that that is not yeah, it is 14. The reason why I'm doing that is so I can say this and then be like, okay, so that's roughly where I want the door. 2, 3, 4. And then we can go ahead and place this here. Which then will also allow us to take you 1, 2, 3, and 4 and do the same thing. Haha. This will create the corner that is seen. So we got, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. We're gonna do it on the other side because I want to make sure that this doorway is as center as possible, which it may not be no matter what we do. Yeah, so it's like semi inside of itself. Let's bring this down to maybe 30. Let me color code this real quick so I can see what is happening. Connect to the, there we go. Okay, 29. No. Alright, let's bring it down to 26. 26 too small. 27. 28. 28 seems to be a rather perfect fit there. Checking reference. Though the only problem is that will be a little bit bigger than the other doors. So honestly, I kind of have it turned around. So let me take these. Take you. These doors are the smaller ones, so this is about right for you. We do the same over here. I'm going to delete one of these. Give me a second. Checking reference image. Okay, so the glass section in the back where the doorway is supposed to be a lot longer, but most of it's going to be cleared out in glass. And there's also an angle on this side of the wall. It is sharp corner, but on this side it is angled. So what I need to figure out first is the angle. So we're going to go to our angled wall, the one that we had earlier. And it was a little more sharp than that, though. It came, let's see, I don't know if these will work. I might have to, that's too big. Too big. Standard? Kind of get the visualization. Let me look at the reference. Let me change the reference screenshot. Okay. Looks like it hugs right up to the window. And we need this to be a bit bigger. If I extend this, say, let's do 20 by 20. See how this looks. Only problem is that gets thicker, and I don't like that. We don't want that. We don't want thicker. She's too thick. All right. Y-axis. Let's do 16. Angle. Say about if we were to do it. Let's see, let's get these magnets to snap somewhere good. I like how this side doesn't want to snap, but that side does. Probably raise this to 22. Give me a second. That makes working with angles so much better. Might be a 23. Reference angle. That does look a little bit better. I don't think it'll be a perfect one-to-one no matter what I do, but that kind of gives us the shape that we need. Now let me look at that glass section in the middle. Because the way it's set up is set up into 3 planes with a visible door, and it's about the same on each one. The side doors are a little bit different than the one in the back though. The only major difference is this little gap here would be about actually that small. I could put that in, but then the glass section is going to be too big. So I think this is just Halo Infinite being Halo Infinite. So I'm going to cut my losses here and say that this can be the door. A length of 44. She's looking pretty good. Now, if I put a back wall here, it should look just fine. The length of this again is 136, so we could probably just take your, in this case, the y-axis, 136. And cover the entire wall section if it wants. Back to the reference. The other two, oh crap, I didn't take screenshots of the other, I got that area. I'll get that in a minute. Alright, for the time being, I'm just gonna have to guess because I forgot to take a screenshot of the 2 adjacent hallways to this. And of course this thing is being obnoxious. It doesn't want to connect where I want it to connect. Okay, hold on. This one is only 80. Let's just mimic that. Maybe that'll fix my magnets. That works. If I remember correctly, from memory, this just goes a little bit and then there's a wall. So I'm going to extend this to say... 86. And of course, connect where I want you to connect you. I don't know why magnets are like this. It's annoying. Very annoying. There. 86. Save. So now we got the little kind of cornered room. Doesn't feel too big even when you're just walking. It's exactly what I want. I'm gonna have to make those look like escalators. And then I'm gonna figure out the wall section here. But this will extend up a little ways. I'll worry about the glass section a bit. For now, I'm gonna go to the reference images of the whole room, so that part is also angled. So I'm gonna take you guys again, and we're gonna bring you about here, times 3, times 3. I'm gonna take this same wall here, and we're just going to extend the Y to make the 14. That works. Flip U just so it mirrors, and bam, boom. I think that's about right. And if I remember correctly, there's some plants there too. We'll worry about the railing a little bit later. Extend you out by double. I'm just gonna do that because I doubt I'm gonna run out of block space anytime soon. And then we're gonna bring down the X to say 40, because there is a little square room in the back here, and we'll just make this 40 by 40. We may need to make this a little longer, maybe. Reference image. No, I think that's about right. Should have took a little more references here. So we've got the past 2 ammo, and I don't remember exactly what the, oh, you can see it from here. Okay, so it just goes straight from ammo, and then door frame, angled, then square wall. So in the game, it'd probably be like ammo. We're gonna go a little more. Say there for ammo, and then I'm gonna change just the mark. Oh, that doesn't help. Just to mark that, and then we'll put 1, and then door frame. No, that's too much. Door frame, and then there's another angle, so we can take U. I gotta get this just right. Then check reference image. Yes, that's about right. The only problem is there's a little gap between the door and here like that, which means I could, I guess, just take this Shrink you down to 6. No, not 6. 6.30. We're working with 6.40 angle ray. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, the door goes in a bit, just a tad. So I will need to remember that. But we're gonna need to mirror this over to the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the black piece for the marker. So I know EU. Then the door. Then the angled wall. Then the wall everybody didn't want to play with. Dang, now that corner looks neat. You bet? I just saw that. Sorry if it commented a little while on. I get focused a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to remake Windward from Halo 3 ODST because if firefight is believed to come, I want to be the one who makes this. This is actually one of my favorite maps to do firefight on Halo 3 ODST, aside from like Last Resort and whatnot. But I like this one mainly because you started with a sniper though. But you know, I think this was one of the cool ones, and that's why I want to remake this. And I'm trying to. The problem is I didn't make enough reference images before I started this, so I'm kind of going off memory on some of this. So, which is a-okay. We can shrink this down. I don't know. Let's bring it down to like 40. A lot of this isn't going to be seen, so we'll want it to, yeah, we'll keep this at 36. But it looks like we can shrink this down to 10. And voila! And then now we can, I think it will be not this piece, but this will be the closest one to what we've got currently. Let me see if I can get this to connect to that side, so I can just do this. That's going to be a little overlap, but I'd rather have that. And then this gives us the little room where the health packs were. Let's connect you like right there. We're going to extend you out to the room corners. The reason why I'm using these walls specifically is because of the line at the top. Halo 3 ODST's Windward has a little line going across the top of most of the area, and I'm going to add that as part of the aesthetic. I'm going to try and replicate as much of it as I possibly can. I need a picture of the top section, so I think next we can do the probably go ahead and trying to think to myself how I want to make that look like an escalator later on. We'll worry about that here in a bit, so let me Let me see here. As far as the bottom part, how far down does this go? So it looks like it uses this at the floor base. And if I do this, I will need to increase the Z height. So say I go here, and I'm just gonna guess that that is 18. About. Actually, let's take this 40 by 40 one. It'll give me an idea if I think this is too high or too low. Because I think the door is going to be right there, which roughly meets up with right with the floor, so honestly that's kind of in the way. Let us... Okay, we'll do something different for that. I want you to... I don't think that's going to work on that side, so we'll put you here. That's like a 2.60. What I'm doing with this is manually building that wall piece. Oh, wrong one. Keep that at 4. There, that'll work for now until I start messing with it. Okay, so you were 40 by 40. Let's go 80 by 80 and see how this looks. Reference image, so it's a lot more just like slightly under the lip of this, so I think because it will get this kind of similar shape, but it's going to be about, so we want to extend you probably to about 84 center size, and then you, I want you to sync up right where the door is going to be. So we're going to bring you down to say 74. I need to make sure that's in where it needs to. Yeah, that works. Just stick through there. 72. Let's try 68. It's close, but I think that's close enough. Maybe, We'll get it as close as I can so I don't have to do less editing later. Come on, magnet. Not the one. There we go. So that's actually probably a 66 or a 64, I mean. Yeah, let's do 64. Perfect. We'll leave that right there. I'll leave that there for the time being. We take you to the wall. Seems I calculated that right. Okay, file save. We're gonna take you. We're gonna duplicate you back like this. Wow, this actually is coming along a lot better than I thought it was going to. Stand by. There's actually one thing that I want to do here. That looking at it, I was a little too close to the barrier. So what I'm going to do is literally pick everything up here. Should be able to. Pretty small in. Floor. This. Both black walls, good. This bottom part, we'll go ahead and grab you. Sure, we'll grab you. You're our reference. Okay, that should be everything. Real quick, I'm going to back up in case I royally screw this up. Do a snap of 8. Yep, see, that's why I prefabbed, because I knew it was going to screw something up. Okay, honestly, that's an easy fix. I can easily there's just a few pieces right there, I can easily fix that. I want to scoot this so I have enough space for the outer section of the map, because I realized I started building this backwards. I think that right there will do. It's a good thing I caught that early on. And this one little lowly piece. Alright, that should give me the space I actually need to do what I needed to do, so. Excellent. Alright, so now I want to do this door section. I didn't take a screenshot of that, so I'm gonna have to find the best image I have for it right now. Well, here, I could go off of this door. This is downstairs, though. I don't think they look the same. Here, this gives me the best perspective. So they do go in a tad bit, so it looks like it is about the same as this bottom one. So I can use this as my reference. Though I assume it's going to be a lot smaller. So we're going to go ahead and extend you out to say... Whoa, did I just put 80? I did. I'm at 8, my bad. I'm going to save real quick. Oh, what happened here? Oh, right. This one would be a little off because those ones are in the ground, this one is not. This part will be put on the floor. Actually, no. I don't want that. I don't want that. Actually, I don't want that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this gap later to add a floor piece, to add a design, floor design. I think it's still, I think it is. Let me look at my reference. Yeah, it's a totally different design, so I could do that. As a matter of fact, I could probably actually just get away with that because what I'm seeing is more of this. But it's like in the inner section like that kind of, but not really. It'd be more like that. And honestly, this door like that, that'd probably like near perfect. So what I might do is go ahead and just eat that out and then replicate that over there. So I think this will be about the right size before getting into the outer section. Double save. Go ahead and delete this. Do some cleanup here real quick, just so I don't forget that these pieces are all the way out here. Alright, so I'm gonna want some more floors. Make you 23, that should be fine. Z height, we're gonna leave you at 4 for now. We're gonna increase his size here. To what I believe is gonna be 23. start from the beginning and we will find the piece that best fits what I saw. Probably none of these Forerunner ones. Just want to see the beauty of this floor and its strongest stuff, but I'm looking for something to best fit this floor piece. I think that's going to be the best one for now, and we'll just use that. I just want to do this so I know that this is transitioning to the outside. Don't worry about that clipping, I'll worry about that in a bit. Doing an overall visualization, this is looking pretty good. About that here in a second. Actually, we'll worry about those corners, at least for that there, a little bit later, because I think there's a little more going on back here that I didn't prepare for. So I will obviously need to take some more screenshots of what I need. What was the height on these again? 18? Can do. And that'll get us our, the look that we want out of it. For now. The reason why I'm gonna wait a bit because I may need to extend this out more. Okay, this don't seem right. Why is that perfect but this isn't? Oh, I see. That's because... Ooh. This is why I build in parts per million. Not really. That was a joke. There we go. Oh, I see that clipping on the side of the game, de-rendering and re-rendering everything in the screen as I spin really fast. I saw that. Alright, this is looking rather nice. Okay, let me check out that reference image one more time. Alright, so looking at the thing back here, this is not forward enough. So I'm going to extend you out to about, we'll do 70. And then all I need to do now is move all these parts to the proper place. This is looking actually rather nice right now. I'll leave that blank for the time being, because I don't remember the exact. height of 18. Come on, that stupid magnet's in the way. Bruh. Hook where I need you to hook, damn it. Hook anywhere but that. Bro, why is this refusing to hook where I need it to hook? If I flip you around, will you work? I'd rather it not be that way. No, it just doesn't want to work. Alright, easier solution. Could be an easier solution. Yeah, it seems to want to work, so what we'll do, we'll just take you. How long were you? 86. I don't know why it doesn't want to work, but it didn't want to work, so we'll do it this way. I'm leaving this blank for the time being, because I think there's more back here that I can't see. Based off what I have seen in my reference image here, seems to be a little bit more. And I've got it here, but I want to get a closer screenshot. I'll have that ready for tomorrow. It is 9:30. We still got some time. Stream's still going away. Well, very well. Stairs down there. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do the little railing section to this. Oh, I do have a picture of the back section. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty good, actually. What did I just delete? Okay, good. I didn't mean to delete you. Back to your home. Alright. We're gonna take these, we're gonna delete these. I'm gonna delete you as well. I'm gonna make sure this is facing the way that I need it to. We're gonna extend you in through. Make this nice and flush. It looks like 44 does just that. So file it and save. Now, based on the reference image that I have here, we have two pieces in the back that extrude from the wall. So what we need is walls. Actually, yeah, this right here. This is like perfect. So it's kind of like that. Though I might use this backside. I mean, something like that would work. The only problem is I forgot the... Hold on. Upside down is the trend for you, my friend. So about right there. And then there was another one like right here. Check the reference image. Yeah, except this one we can actually just, by the looks of it, we can just do this. That's like literally what it is. That looks almost like spot on. And then for the back section here, in the two inner spot, there's a couple plants, there's a couple monitor, plant, and then for the back side, it is literally just like this. So I can probably take some of these walls, place them around to get the aesthetic that I need, because it does seem to follow that pattern all the way around the loop. This might be some of my nicest work here, honestly. This is actually looking rather nice, and start putting the railing into this soon too. This is the exit to the outer area, down to the bottom area. Alright, I want my reference at the bottom section. So the bottom section is a carbon copy of the other side, except there is a door. Which means we want to take you. And we got it spot on. Nice. I'll do that for now. kicking. I may want to... Oh, wrong one. Yeah, let's bring you down. $2.50 in the door. So I actually want to take these, turn them around. You. Been great so far. Okay, so floors. Kind of have a hexagonal room going on here, so I wonder if I can just, I don't know, say. I mean, yes and no. Oh no, that's not what I want to mess with right now. Let's go to 60. Baji or Babaji. That, if another language cannot read. But yes, right now I'm trying to figure out how I want to approach this room, because it has got this same setup. Also the 4 doors. Hola. I know that one. Hola also equals hello. Trying to see here, because this based off that, no, that's, oh, it's because I got both of these. 60 by 64. Let's go back to 80 by 80. That might work. trying to see if this is the right size. If I get this wrong, I'll have to restart this whole section. Mirror image this, so yeah, it's the same way. That is a mirror image of itself. Let me check my reference here. Would that be enough for the door? Section. Possibly, so essentially how it would fill itself out. Just for the reference. I think this will work. We can make this come in to fit just right. bit of a focus mode right here because I want to get this just right. Awesome. Looking good. Alright, so what I'm going to do here... Magnets off. The reference. Okay, so we've got two little arcing things, so I can probably take BU. I'll need magnets back on. Same for you. And then now this is a window section here, so wall window, window B. I think in this case, accents, bizarre. I need to see how I can go about creating. I don't think this has what I want. I need to think here. No, actual size. Searching. Check. That particular window is interesting on how I'm gonna go about it. My only problem is, it's like, I mean, I could roll with that, I guess. Let's see what else I got to work with here. Oh, you know what? I could actually, what if I did it this way? this way. No, this doesn't. I need something similar to what we've got going on in the screenshot. I'm gonna see if I can't, because we have not many window options, to be honest. They're all very basic, and this is all aesthetic, but you're supposed to be able to see outward, so I want to try and replicate that part to the best of my ability, but that seems challenging. Let me go to supports. Maybe I can shimmy what I'm looking at. Man, that doesn't really look like what I got going on in here. Okay, so I think this is my best piece for it. We can just do something like that, I suppose. Once they're at that specific point, let me take a closer look, because it looks like it actually might go. I don't want it too high, because otherwise it's going to look weird. I'm going to extend this out, say to 2350. To kind of get that to hit the wall so it looks a little more natural. Okay, so now we need glass. Glass. Do we have glass? I don't know, 40% transparency? Why are you not rotating? There we are. Do 60%. I think in this case, magnets aren't going to help very well. That'll work right there. Little window facade. It's not going to be perfect because I'm obviously not going to be able to make a 1-to-1 ratio. But so far, this seems rather good, actually. actually rather impressed with myself that I was able to make this decent. I just don't like how that sticks out of the side of the wall. I just want this specific spot, but I don't think I get much of a choice. Okay. Now for the center part of the floor, what I'm going to do, we're just gonna take a this is gonna be so stupid, but this will probably, if it's stupid but it works, it ain't stupid, right? Let's do 20 by 20. Let's get those magnets back on, put it on high, centerize it. Let's look at the reference image. So it covers a good center part of the middle section. I'm gonna rotate you like so, so it looks better. Let's go to 40 by 40. That looks much better. And then this brings us to the outer section. We'll obviously add the gap because the wall is going to be in the way. I may actually need to extend that a little bit, but no, we could just do the door, and I think that'll make a lot more sense. I don't think people would notice too much. Actually, I think that is how it is. I think there are 2 more doors. File save, 56. So this makes some pretty good progress. I'm going to bring this up real quick and just take a screenshot. Okay, on the reference image, this goes down a little bit, and there's a glass section in this middle part here. I could just leave it like this, but I think I actually want to try and recreate that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, not that side, yeah, we'll do the X size. We're going to bring you down all the way to 20. Alive and well, fams. We are alive and well. That's pretty centered, so that gives us the open hole that we need. Excellent. How we can go down to primitives, and I believe rings is what we want. We want a full ring. We're gonna resize this. Let's say 40 by 40. This may not be exactly right. So first things first, we got this. Alright, so we're going to... Let's drop you to 80 by 80. That's like perfect. So like just like in the game, goes down a little bit. Okay, and then we need to silver size this. So we're gonna go, I don't know if I can, yes I can. Alright, let's take off the scratch and grind first. Because since this will be encased in glass, it makes no sense there is scratch and grime. Alright, so I'm actually gonna go down to... Let's try banished metal A first. And we're gonna make you super shiny. Keep the darker color. I think that's fine. Let's go over the decals. Probably. I don't have a UNSC MPD logo, do I? I might just use... It'd be cool if we had an Oni one. I'd do that. I don't think we do. Okay, we'll keep a simple, stupid Unity logo. We'll do it this way, because... Honestly, that perfect size right there. Honestly, I'm not really liking the banished trim that much. I thought I got rid of all the scratch and grind. I think that's just the object itself, so I think we're stuck with it. Let me do on region 3. Blank. Actually, I kind of like blank. Where's that at? Where's that located? By the banished trim. Oh, I see what it does now. Okay, hold on. Still learning here. Alright. That makes everything look a little bit better, so I just gotta find the best suited piece. Surprisingly designed grid looks alright. That looks good. Okay. Go to accents. We're gonna go to glass. We'll do 50%. Let's just smack you in the middle for now. I believe it was 40 by 40. We gotta get this just right. I did that right. Yep. All right. That looks quite fantastic. So we're getting the generalized layout here. Not worried about that texture posture right now. This looks decent. I wonder with this glass if I can. Nope, can't really make it too much shinier or not. But you can see it, so it's a nice little overlay. Unity logo there in the middle, so I like it. I like it. Okay, so the roof of the building doesn't go too much higher than the thing up here. Let me see something here real quick. It looks like the little red outlines are not available on the other, so we could probably get away with hiding them. We'll just place these items like that. I'll fix you in a little bit. Okay. Oh, my bad, I forgot to flip. Just do this. This will be easier. Coming together much smoothly. Everything's looking golden so far. I'm trying to get myself to a stopping point. All right. Okay, so I do need to figure out how I want to go about doing the doors, though. That is going to be a bit of a problematic part of it. So the part where they're on top of the doors, I don't want to do this section just yet because I don't have the doors. Above the window, that's pretty self-explanatory. These just close on each other. And then I'll do something about this gap in a minute. These, if I take a look at the reference, go pretty much to the top of the, yeah, they go all the way to the top. So it is okay if they are sticking out. It's going to be something players will never see. And then this leaves me room for the roof section that I can get going. All right. I'll worry about the roof a little bit later. Next, I need to see the outdoor section. We'll get that started a little bit. This will be on the left side of the map, right? Depending on which side you're looking at. So we could probably take you. For some reason the magnet doesn't want to connect. That's a bit of a problem. Over here, we're going to extend you out just a little bit. Look at the reference. Goes up to the door and then past a little bit. So let's say 32. 32. Alright, then there's another pair of stairs. So let me... I don't know when I saved last, so we're going to do that just to be safe. We're going to go to structures, slopes, and we want some decent stairs. And then, based off the wideness of these stairs, them to be very much so wider. They look to be about, you know, like that. Yeah. But it goes down a lot further. So those might not be the stairs we want. So again, we'll bring you to 16. And that looks a little better. Looking at the reference image might be a little challenging to kind of replicate what I'm seeing here. This might be too long. Something like that. And then there would be another pair of stairs. Let me look at the reference image. So it is a little bit short here and a little bit bigger, but it's more curved. I'll see if I can get curvature going for those. I could probably work with cylinders for that, but we'll figure that out in a minute. I might just leave it hard like that, and then it only goes a short distance afterwards. So our Y distance is 32. What was half of 32? I believe that was 16, isn't it? Because 15 plus 15 is 30. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 16. That was the wrong one. So back to 32. I'm going to keep you big boy. Let's just bring it down to 16, see what that looks like. Okay, it's not good enough. 16, 36 by 36. Look at the reference image, slightly longer. So let's try 42. Let's grab you, similar pair of stairs. It would go like right here. Take a look at the reference image. There's a short distance between you and there. Though I feel like I may not have these stairs wide enough. I'm gonna widen the stairs. Let's try 18. Yeah, that mostly seems about right. I could just take you and slab you like so. Honestly following a very similar layout, so I think like this. Not worried about the texture popping right now. kind of thinking about widening those stairs just a little more yet again. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna... Let's widen them to 20. Let me just check that distance. Yeah, I don't think we want to go any bigger than that. I think 20 is the right size for the job. This looks rather good. I'm loving up here. This simple down. I'll get into the details up on this a little more. I'm gonna need a lot more reference images. But we'll get that figured out here in a bit. Let's see here. A better overview of how the stairs over here work. So this actually continues at its angle, while this will extend. Hold on, what I need to do is flip this around, because I'm going to temporarily remove you. I don't know why object A does not want to connect to object B now. Stand by as I figure out why. There we go. Okay. So this will extend down pretty close to where the wall is, which rides along this staircase here, where a door will be present. So what I need to do is shrink the x-axis here, and I think I'll have it match up with you, which I think I pretty much just did. I'll have you about 30.30 because, and then the y direction, we'll extend that out to say 80. And then as for you, slide you forwards. Let's take a look at the reference image. Roughly bigger than this section, so I think we nailed it. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop it right here. So far we've done pretty dang good at getting ourselves to where we need to be for this. I think this is turning out really nice, actually. Like, Like, this is good. This is great. This is fantastic. Loving the way that this is slowly turning out. It's actually kind of looking like the thing right now. The general layout of it so far, anyway. I gotta get it to connect to that, and then we'll have a loop around, and then we have the other side that we gotta worry about. They are not the same, so it's not as easy as copying and pasting. But so far, everything of this is done. I even got the little glass with the little symbolized thing in the middle from ODST, so I'm loving how this is looking. Alright. Well, I'll be on tomorrow to do some more work on this, and hopefully we can get this this left side. We're gonna get the average layout done, because I want to get the layout section of it done, so we can start forging it all out. So stay tuned for that. I'll be streaming in the morning, like always. All right, final save. Here we are, and I will see you guys next time.